students, good morning everyone. Let's start our class. See here children, this is the first problem today. Find the perimeters of the triangle. This is the symbol for triangle. Triangle ABE and the rectangle BCDE. In this figure, which of the following is greater perimeter and by how much? See here, one figure is given. In this figure, we have one triangle and also one rectangle here. Triangle ABE means this part is in a triangle shape and this part BCDE, this part is in rectangular shape. So we have to find the perimeter of these both figures, means we have to find the perimeter of triangle and also the perimeter of rectangle here. Here some values are given. So AB side is 3 by 3 centimeters and AE side is 4 by 3 centimeters and BE side is 2 1/5 centimeters and DE is 1 by 3 centimeters. But here two sides are not given. Why these two sides are not given? Because of in a rectangle opposite sides are equal. In a rectangle opposite sides are equal. So if the side length is 2 1/5 centimeters, then what is this length? Same 2 1/5 centimeters. If this is 1 2 by 3 centimeters, this is also 1 2 by 3 centimeters. Okay. Here we know the values of each and every side. By using these sides, we have to calculate the perimeter of triangle and also the perimeter of rectangle. Okay. And after that, we have to say which perimeter is greater and by how much. Okay. Now see here. First I am finding same as perimeter of triangle. Perimeter of triangle is equal to, what is the formula for perimeter of triangle? Sum of the sides. Sum of the sides. How many sides are in a triangle? Triangle has 3 sides, that's why we have to add the 3 sides. So perimeter of triangle ABE perimeter of triangle ABE is equal to, what are the sides? AB plus BE plus AE. What is the length of AB? AB length 3 1/3 centimeters plus BE length 2 1/5 centimeters plus AE length of 4 2 by 3 centimeters. Okay. Now add these 3 sides. Then we get the perimeter of the triangle. See here, these three are mixed fractions. That's why I am converting these mixed fractions into improper fractions first. So convert. First of all, we have to multiply these two numbers. 3 3 is 9. Now add 1 to 9. 1 plus 9 equal to 10, means 10 by 3 plus 5 2 is 10. 10 plus 1 11 by 5 plus 3 4s are 12. 12 plus 2 14. 14 by 3. Now add these 3 numbers. 10 by 3, 14 by 3. These two has denominator 3, means these two are like fractions. That's why I am adding these two numbers directly. That is 10 plus 14 equal to 24. 24 by 3 is equal to 11 by 5. Okay. Okay. So here denominator is 3 and here denominator is 5. So take LCM for 3 and 5. If there is no common fractions, common numbers for these two numbers, take like this and multiply them, equal to 15. Okay. So LCM is what? 15. In 3 table 15 is 5 times. So 5 into 24 plus in 5 table 15 is 3 times. So 3 into 11. 5 into 24 120 plus 33 by 15, that equal to 153 by 15 centimeters. This is the perimeter of the triangle. Okay, we got the perimeter of the triangle. Now we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. Okay, so here where we can do this. Okay, I am doing here. Okay, children, see here I am doing here. So perimeter of rectangle formula what is the formula for perimeter of rectangle? 2 into L plus B. L is length and B is breadth, so 2 into length plus breadth, that equal to, so what is the length here? This is the length 2 1/5 centimeters plus breadth 1 2/3 centimeters. So convert them into proper fractions. 5 2 10, 10 plus 1 11, 11 by 5 plus 3 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 5 by 3. So take LCM for these two numbers. What is the LCM for 5 and 3? 15. In 5 table 15 is 3 times, 3 into 11 plus in 3 table it is 5 times, 5 into 5, that equal to 2 into 3 11s 33 plus 5 5 is 25 by 15, that equal to 2 into 33 plus 25, 3 plus 5 8 and 58 by 15 it is, that equal to 2 into 58 means 2 8s are 16, 2 5s are 10, 10 plus 11 116 by 15 centimeters is the perimeter of the rectangle. This is the perimeter of the rectangle and this is the perimeter of the triangle. Okay, see here it is 116 by 15 centimeters and it is 153 by 15 centimeters. If you observe the denominators here, which one is where these two fractions are like fractions? These two fractions are like fractions. So compare them directly. We have to compare them directly like fractions. So it is 116 and it is 153. So which one is greater? 153 by 15 is greater than 116 by 15 centimeters. So here he is asking which perimeter is greater and by how much. So which perimeter is greater? The perimeter of the triangle is greater. So he is asking for how much. Then we have to do subtraction here. Okay. So observe here. So 153 difference equal to 153 by 15 minus 116 by 15. So ఇక్కడ మీరు సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ చేస్తే డైరెక్ట్ గా 153 లోంచి 116 తీసేస్తే లైక్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ కాబట్టి డైరెక్ట్ గా చేసేయచ్చు. So 13 13 minus 6 7 and we have 4 here, 4 minus 1 3, 37 by 15 centimeters is the difference. Therefore right here the perimeter of triangle is greater than rectangle by 37 by 15 centimeters. Okay children, so if you observe here I am finding the perimeter of triangle, here I find the perimeter of rectangle. So by comparing them, I am comparing these two. So here denominators are same, so these two are like fractions, so I can compare numerators only. Which numerator is greater? Here this numerator is greater, that's why I am taking the difference to here and I am writing the perimeter of triangle is greater than rectangle by 37 by 15 centimeters. Okay, copy down this problem. Okay children, see here today's second problem. Check in following square whether in this square the sum of the numbers in each row and each column and along the diagonals is same. So here he is asking for check whether the sum of numbers in each row, sum of numbers in each row and sum of numbers in each column and sum of numbers in each diagonal are equal or not. He is asking for to check whether in this square, this is a square and in this square we have some numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, we have 9 numbers. Okay, so in this square we have 3 rows. These 3 are called rows, row 1, row 2, row 3 and these 3 are called columns, column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay, and see here this this is a diagonal. Okay, this is a diagonal one. See here, and this is a diagonal 2. Okay, so diagonals means from one vertex to opposite vertex draw a line like this. Okay, this is a diagonal. So he is asking for sum of each row, means we have to add these 3 numbers in row 1 and 3 numbers in row 2 and 3 numbers in row 3, and also these 3 numbers in row column 1, these 3 numbers in column 2 and these 3 numbers in column 3, and also these 3 numbers in diagonal 1 and these 3 numbers in diagonal 2. Okay, and after we got some values here for each and every sum, we got some answers. So check that the answers are true or same or not. Okay, సో నేను ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే మళ్ళీ ఏం చేయమన్నానంటే మనకి ప్రతి రోలోని ప్రతి కాలంలోని ప్రతి డయాగ్నల్లో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ అన్ని యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే సేమ్ ఆన్సర్ వస్తుందా లేదా చెక్ చేసుకోమంటున్నాను. సో అందుకే నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే ఫస్ట్ రో 1 తీసుకున్నాను. రో 1లో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ ఏంటి మనకి 6/13 ప్లస్ 13/13 ప్లస్ 2/13. సో ఈ 3 నెంబర్స్ని యాడ్ చేసేయండి. సమ్ చేసామన్నా కాబట్టి యాడ్ చేసేస్తే ప్రతి నెంబర్కి డినామినేటర్లో ఏముంది 13 ఉంది కాబట్టి, సో లైక్ ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ కాబట్టి డైరెక్ట్గా యాడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. డినామినేటర్లో సేమ్ ఉంటుంది, బట్ న్యూమరేటర్లో 6 + 13 + 2 దట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 6 + 13 హౌ మచ్ 19 19 + 2 21 21/13. సో రో 1 ఎంత వచ్చింది మనకి 21/13. అలాగే రో 2 చేయండి. రో 2 చేస్తే 3/13 7/13 + 11/13. సో సేమ్ డినామినేటర్లో 13, 3 నెంబర్స్ యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే 3 + 7 + 11, 3 + 7 10, 10 + 11 21, 21/13. సో ఇలా మీరు ఏం చేస్తారంటే రో 3 చేయండి, రో 4 చేయండి, సారీ రో 4 లేదు కదా, రో 3 అయిపోయాక కాలం 1 చేయండి, కాలం 2 చేయండి, కాలం 3 చేయండి, డయాగోనల్ 1 చేయండి, అలాగే డయాగోనల్ 2 చేయండి. అంటే ఇలా ఎడిషన్ చేసుకోవడమే. అక్కడ ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ అన్నింటినీ కూడా ఆ డయాగోనల్లో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ ఆ కాలంలో ఉన్న నెంబర్స్ అన్ని ఎడిషన్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత ఫైనల్గా మీకు ఇక్కడ ఆన్సర్స్ వస్తాయి కదా, ఆ ఆన్సర్స్ అన్ని ఈక్వల్ అనుకోండి. సో ఈక్వల్ అని రాసుకోండి, నాట్ ఈక్వల్ అయితే నాట్ ఈక్వల్ అని రాయండి. ఓకే చిల్డ్రన్, డూ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్, రిమైనింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ యాజ్ హోంవర్క్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ, బాయ్ అండ్ సీ యూ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్.